Hello, and welcome to my channel, where I mostly share my love of fragrance and enjoying my collection. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Valentino Donna Born in Roma Coral Fantasy perfume set that I picked up at the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Thank you so much for stopping by, and let's get started. So I stopped by Nordstrom to check out their anniversary sale this week, and I have to say that I was a little disappointed that there weren't so many beauty deals that caught my eye. I actually only bought 3 beauty items this year, which is unusual for me, but I have found over the past couple years that I'm just not going through beauty products as fast as I used to. I picked up the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk pencil set and 2 perfume sets. The first set is the one that I'm going to review in this video, and the other unfortunately wasn't available in my store, so I had to order it online and I'm waiting for it to arrive. I am really excited about that one because it's the Maison Frances Kurkdjian fragrance discovery set for her. I've actually never had a chance to sample any of those fragrances, so I will be doing a full review of that set when it arrives. There are a few other beauty products that I may pick up when the sale opens to everyone because Nordstrom usually does some great beauty gifts around that time. And the perfume set that I'm reviewing today is the Valentino Donna Born in Roma Coral Fantasy set. This comes with a 1.7 ounce perfume and a travel spray, and it costs $98 but has a $148 value, so I thought that was a good deal. I do have to say that Valentino has some of the most beautiful perfume packaging. This comes in the typical Valentino studded design bottle and is a nice heavy glass. And I'm also really glad that Valentino finally started adding caps to their perfumes, as the original Born in Roma didn't come with one. So Donna Born in Roma Coral Fantasy came out earlier this year and is a flanker to Donna Born in Roma. And this has top notes of kiwi and Brazilian orange, mid notes of rose, ambrette, and Indian jasmine, and base notes of white musk and cedar. And this starts off very green and fruity, but the fruit doesn't make me think of kiwi at first. It smells sort of tropical and a little sour, but that does soften as time goes on. And then I start to pick up the florals, and it is more of a white floral scent than a rose scent to me. And I find that the musk is very prominent, and it feels really clean and sort of soapy, and I'm actually not getting a lot of the cedar. And the scent seems to sweeten a bit as it dries, but it's not really what I would consider a sweet scent. It's more a musky, fruity floral with just that very clean, soapy type of feeling. I think the scent is interesting. If it was any more soapy, I definitely wouldn't like it because I don't like, heavily like shampoo style scents, but this stays just shy of being too soapy, so I do find that it's wearable. And overall, I do like this scent, but I don't find that I'm blown away. It's just kind of a generic fruity floral. And now I'll go over the other 2 Born in Roma scents that I have and let you know how Coral Fantasy ranks compared to them. So first I thought I'd show you how the Coral Fantasy bottle looks compared to the rest of my Valentino Donna collection. On the left, I have the original Donna, then Born in Roma, then Born in Roma Yellow Dream, then Born in Roma Coral Fantasy, then Noir Absolu, and Rosa Verde. And then focusing on the Born in Roma line, on the left here, I have the original Donna Born in Roma. In the center is Yellow Dream, and then on the right is Coral Fantasy. And you will notice, as I mentioned, the original Donna Born in Roma did not come with a cap. They just had these bottles that were just kind of open, and I do much prefer them with the cap. I think they look better, and also makes me feel a little bit more comfortable that the perfume is less at risk of evaporating. So let's start with the original Donna Born in Roma, and this one has top notes of blackcurrant, pink pepper, and bergamot, mid notes of jasmine, jasmine sambac, and jasmine tea, and base notes of bourbon vanilla, cashmerean, and gaiac wood. And this one opens with a really kind of sharp blackcurrant that's also a little bit green. And there's also some spiciness from that pink pepper, but it doesn't last an overly long time. And I definitely pick up on the jasmine, But all of that becomes overshadowed pretty quickly by the sweet vanilla and warm cashmere. And there's also a really nice woodiness in the base. But I find overall that this fragrance is just a really sweet, woody vanilla with that fruity kick from the blackcurrant. And I really enjoy this fragrance. I've really liked it since it came out, and I definitely think that this is worth checking out if you're not familiar with Donna line or Valentino's fragrances. And then moving on to Donna Born in Roma Yellow Dream, which was the first flanker. This one has a top note of lemon, a mid note of rose, and a base note of white musk. And it has a really nice, sweet citrus scent mixed with a lot of rose when you first spray it. And I initially expected the lemon to be a bit stronger, but it's actually sort of creamy while still being kind of tart. And the rose is fresh and a little bit sweet. And then the musk brings in this powderiness that I really like, as well as a little bit of soapiness, but not so much to be off-putting. I also feel like there's a little hint of woodiness in here, even though it's not listed in the notes. And overall, I feel like this one is a very fresh, clean, powdery rose with a soft citrus note to it. And I really like this one. It actually has a lot of mixed reviews, but I think that the combination of lemon and rose is really pretty. And I think that the powdery musk just really elevates it and makes it really just beautiful. So for my ranking of the Donna Born in Roma scents, I'd have to say that Coral Fantasy is definitely my least favorite. I do like it, but it's just sort of a, generic, clean, fruity floral that doesn't really wow me, but I do think that it'll be a nice springtime scent. I would say that Yellow Dream would rank in the middle for me. I really do like the tart lemon mixed with the rose and sweet powdery musk. It's just a really lovely scent, and I've really been enjoying it. And that leaves the original Born in Roma as my favorite. It's just such a sweet, pretty, woody vanilla. I really love it, and I don't know why Yellow Dream and Coral Fantasy are flankers to this scent because they're really nothing like the original. So that's it for my review of the Valentino Donna Born in Roma Coral Fantasy set from the Nordstrom anniversary sale. Let me know what you think of the Donna Born in Roma fragrances. And if you haven't checked out the Nordstrom anniversary sale, I'd encourage you to take a look at their beauty offerings. They do have a lot of great items. I just happen to have a lot of them already, but there are some really nice sets from Tom Ford, like Lost Cherry, as well as Jo Malone and some other brands. I do think you have to wait a few more days to shop if you're not a Nordstrom card holder, though. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you'll subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.